Hey guys, it's Daisy. It has been a while since I've set up a DIY project for you guys, and we're starting out with a bang. This is fall/Halloween, or a combination of DIYs, if you will. You will first need this beautiful skeleton, and by beautiful, it's spooktacular. I know, I'm a total dork. And that is from Dollar Tree for $1 whole. And then I chose to get a real succulent, which I picked up from Home Depot for $4.99. So this first project is going to cost $6 total. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some sort of cutting tool. I tried to find my X-Acto knife and I couldn't, so I found that, and that worked beautiful for me. So whatever you want to do, you will also go ahead and grab either a bouquet from Dollar Tree. I ended up picking this one, which is a mum with the leaves, and the leaves are primarily why I picked it up. But if you don't want to get a whole thing, you can get felt, or if you already have felt, or even foam would work, you guys. These are all sold, of course, from Dollar Tree. And let's go ahead and get started on our fun project. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I absolutely love it. My husband loves it a lot. So I started off with a pencil, but I will just cheat real quick and tell you right up front. A pencil's probably not the best thing to use because it was too light, and honestly it didn't show up very well on my skull, so I ended up trading it for a marker. Wash away, let it wash away. I know that I totally got ahead of myself, but you guys, the marker worked so much better. So I definitely recommend that route. Once you're done tracing it out, quite honestly, the rest is simple. All you have to do is just poke a hole. It's just a very cheap plastic, so you don't have to put too much elbow grease into it. Just make sure you line up your circle wherever you want it to be. So if you want it a little bit more towards the back, you can make the circle more towards the back. I kind of wanted it in the front, just so that, you know, my little succulent looked more like horns, if you will, in kind of a weird, fun way. So the size of the hole is really going to be based on your personal preference. Do you want to go ahead and put the entire pot in, or do you want to pull your succulents out and actually have them be a part of the skull? I wanted to go ahead and actually plant my actual succulents inside. So here I am going to adjust it, and let me tell you, I can rock this all year long. I don't need it to be fall. And as you noticed, it's kind of bouncing around. So I went to my garage and I got more soil so that I could make it more stable. I highly recommend that, you guys. So all of my plant people know that this is not going to be a clean task by any means, but I just went ahead and added as much soil as it made my little skeleton guy stable. And look how stinking cute. I just got to clean up my desk and clean him up a bit and show you guys the end result. And here you have it, you guys. It's so easy. For $6, I was able to create a super cute DIY project. And if you wanted to paint the skull black or paint it white, or, you know, keep it like I did, just true to color, that is 100% up to you. It is so versatile in all the different things that you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and show off Mr. Skully here. I love how his succulents look like they're almost like a crown or horns. I'm not sure. Either way, I freaking love it. I absolutely think it's the cutest, and I can't wait to show you how I decorate with it at the end. So stay tuned for all of the fun decorate with me with it. Can be myself, where I can be All right, guys, and next up I have this, I don't even know what to call it, a wood slice. It's completely raw, and my husband found it at a yard sale for $1. He grabbed me this piece and the one that you guys would have seen on Sunday's video that I already am decorating with. And then we picked up these flat head pieces from Lowe's. These were $2 a piece, and what I'm going to do, this second DIY, is we're going to create this into a stand so that we can go ahead and prop up any decor that we want to use. And this ultimate polyurethane is going to be what we're going to use to cure it. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today, guys, so bear with me. But yeah, these flathead plugs are going to be our DIY portion of this, which is going to create our feet for our actual stand. So all you have to do is use your scissors to prop this open, and then we're going to go ahead and glue the pieces together so that we can go ahead and create the 4 legs or stands, or however you want to refer to it, for our cute little slice here. So originally I ended up picking up 2 packs because I was going to do 2 and 2 so that we could go ahead and prop it up. And then I thought about it, and then I had 4 left over, so I ended up putting 3 together, and that way it gave it a little bit more height. And you guys, with this, you can stain it if you have a specific color combination going on in your home. You can stain it dark, but I wanted it to be as rustic and as true to its original color as possible. So I just didn't even stain it. I just wanted ahead and go ahead and cure it so that I can put decor on it and wipe it down when it gets dusty. But as you can see here, it is as easy as just sticking all of these together, and then deciding how tall you want it. And for the price, you guys, $1 for the slab, and then $2 for each of those is what I ended up paying. So it's a total of $5 for this project. So what I'm doing now is I'm going ahead and gluing the actual pieces to the slab, and then just moving it around to where I want it to be. Once I've made my decision on where I want them, I'm flipping it over because the weight of the slab is going to allow that to stick so nicely. Alrighty, so for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I cured this. I did actually give it sufficient time to dry, but I don't want you guys to have to wait with me, so we're going to fast forward. I ended up placing a piece of cardboard underneath so that I could go ahead and protect my space. Then we opened up the polyurethane, and I had just showed you that there are 2 different ways that you can cure this. You can use a sponge. I chose to use this brush, number 1, because it's old and I can throw it away, and number 2, because since it is a sponge, or excuse me, a brush, it will get into all of the nooks and crannies, all of the ridges. So as you can see here, you can totally tell where you're curing. But just like when you're painting anything, this will drip. So unless you want drip marks, it is important that you go through the sides and be careful that your actual piece doesn't have drip marks, or else it's gonna appear and not look the greatest. So I'm just going over and over the sides because like I said, I want to be able to decorate with it, and I want to be able to wipe it down when it needs to be. And this will eventually dry nice and thick, and it will allow me to decorate with it. Now, the piece that I decorated on Sunday was not cured, but now it is. I did them together, but of course I'm only showing you the one on camera.
If it's only for the night.
This is definitely the easiest DIY project of the three. I mean, they're all super easy, but this one is just a matter of, you know, adding the legs and curing it and letting it dry overnight. You guys, I love it so much. I love rustic pieces in my home, and I hope you guys are able to either go on Facebook Marketplace or yard sales to find something like this. All right, guys, the last DIY is probably my favorite for you guys, only because it is the easiest to get all of the materials for. So these are copper scrubbers from Dollar Tree. And what you're going to get is 3 in a pack, so 3 for $1. In addition to that, you're going to get random sticks. I found these outside of my work. You can get them in your backyard, in your front yard. You can get them in your neighborhood. And then there's a bouquet of flowers and a pair of scissors. You're also going to need a hot glue gun. I neglected to mention that on my very first DIY project, if you don't want to get live succulents, you can use this bushel, which is what I intended to use it for originally until I found the real succulents, or you can use fake ones. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the copper scrubbers from the pack, and we're going to make little pumpkins. Isn't that adorable? You're going to simply want to decide how long you want your sticks, and you're going to simply insert them into the copper scrub. Once you have your sticks, you know, decided on lengthwise and look and appearance, you're going to go ahead and hot glue them into the actual scrubbers, just like you see me doing here. Really simple, right? I'm telling you, these DIY projects are perfect for beginners and experienced people. Then you're going to go ahead and take the leaves, and I simply took one leaf off, and I went ahead and decided to go ahead and glue them a couple of different ways, just so that I can give them a different look each. But you guys, it is that simple. You have these super cute, crafty DIY projects on a budget, and seriously take absolutely no time at all. I really hope you guys are enjoying these easy DIY projects. Aren't they so adorable? Now let's decorate with them. So here is our slab, nice and dry, very sturdy. Our little legs turned out perfect, and then I'm showing you here how it looks now that the polyurethane has dried. Let's go ahead and add some fun decor to our little slab.
Won't see us walking away, 'cause now we made it this far. We ain't ashamed of who we are. We made a choice, this army's here to stay. And trust me, this is something to believe in. Achieve it, it's up to you. It's up to you. Voices rising like a church choir, light it up like a wildfire, sending these dreams higher and higher and higher till they come to life. Tired of feeling like an outsider, made to believe I was an outlier. I'm not the only one who's inspired. We're gonna turn these dreams into an empire, empire. The pain into an empire, empire. The rage into an empire, empire. We're gonna build it up, empire. This is it, it's our time to rise up. No one can stop us. Brick by brick, we'll break this wall that's closing in on us. In this moment now, we're proud and we're free and we're brave. Voices rising like a church choir, light it up like a wildfire, sending these dreams higher and higher and higher till they come to life.
So as you can see, guys, you can do all sorts of fun things with the DIY projects that we did today. You can use them on their own. You can decorate all sorts of different ways with them. I really truly hope you've enjoyed today's DIY projects. Please don't forget to give me some love, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you get reminders every single time that I upload. And as always, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.